It was around 3 p.m. on a regular weekday. A bright, sunny day in the bustling city center. Cars passing, people outside. Totally normal. I had just come back from school and walked into my apartment building. The building was old, run down. The walls had cracks. The paint was peeling. The stair railings were rusted. There were no elevators, just a narrow stairwell that echoed with every step. The lights buzzed. The air smelled like dust and concrete, but none of that ever felt creepy. Just old. I lived on the 3rd floor, so I started walking up. When I got to my floor, I pushed open the hallway door, the one that always stuck and let out a metal screech. I reached into my bag to grab my keys. That's when my neighbor stepped out of his apartment. He looked pissed. He asked, "Who the hell was knocking on my door?" I told him it wasn't me. I had just got there. Normally he was chill, friendly even, but this time he just stared and went back inside. I unlocked my door, stepped in, took off my shoes, and shut it behind me. Then I heard it. Someone running up the stairs. Fast. Loud, heavy footsteps, slamming against the steps, getting closer and closer. I looked through the peephole. That's when the hallway door at the far end slammed open. And something entered. Not a person, a shadow, just the shadow of a human figure. No physical body, no sound, just a shadow sliding across the floor. It moved fast, faster than anything I've ever seen. It didn't walk. There was no up and down movement, no bounce like a person running. It moved in a perfectly straight line, smooth, like it was levitating. All I could see was its shadow cast across the floor, but there was nothing casting it. It went straight to my neighbor's door and knocked 3 times, hard, loud, aggressive, like fists slamming the door. The sound shook the entire building. Then, immediately, it darted across to the other end of the hallway, and that door flew open too. But the shadow? Gone. And here's what didn't make sense. I didn't hear it go down the stairs. There were no elevators. There was nowhere for it to go. And it was just the shadow. No person. No shape, no source. It moved like something invisible was dragging it, and it never lifted or dipped, just flat and impossibly fast. All of it happened in about 2 seconds. Then my neighbor opened his door again. He looked around the hallway. He looked confused. There was no one there. After that day, every time I heard the hallway door open, I looked through the peephole, and most of the time, the door would just open. No one walked through. This went on for the rest of the year. Eventually, we moved out of that building, but that shadow, that fast, impossible, physically wrong shadow, I still don't know what it was. All I know is, it shouldn't have been there.